All right, much wine will be enjoyed over the holidays, but instead of randomly grabbing a bottle from the shelf, why not match the wine to a friend or a loved one's personality? Here to tell us how to do that is wine expert Andre Proulx. It's great to have you in.
Thanks for having me.
This is a lovely, because you're a self-taught wine expert,
Yes.
and this is a nice way of going about it that can make people feel like the personal touch when they hand a bottle of wine over.
Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with trying to match. I mean, wines have a lot of personality themselves, even if people don't really think about it.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a really big, deep, sophisticated red wine or, something light and bubbly that you can bring for your host or whoever it is you're going to be gifting the wine to.
So tell me about the personality of wine and how you go about choosing for that person.
Well, there's a lot of different ways and aspects that you can go about doing it. So we have this really great wine from Chile that's a Sauvignon Blanc from Emiliana.
Okay.
And it's a biodynamic, organic winery. So if you got someone who's maybe a little bit more eco-conscious or a little bit health crazy, you can kind of focus on that.
Because there's a lot of good organic wines out there now.
There are a lot. And the great thing about this is the price point is really good.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to see a lot of cheaper, more affordable or organic wines that are going to start working their way to the shelves.
Okay, so who gets this Two Oceans?
We all have that sparkly, bubbly friend. They're probably the one who's throwing the party.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's one of the things about the holidays is a lot of people really get into sparkling wine, but they'll hoard the sparkling wine and save it just for the special occasions.
True. People do that.
And the great thing about having a good, affordable sparkling wine is you don't have to save it just for the turkey dinner, and you can get a few bottles of this. It really makes it easy to throw a great party. And I mean, for your bubbly, bright friend, this Two Oceans sparkling is pretty good.
Let's move over to the Monticello.
Montecillo.
Or Montecillo, sorry, Montecillo.
Montecillo. So yeah, it's a Spanish wine that, I mean, this would be for your more serious friend. And I mean, this is one thing you have to keep in mind. If you're taking a gift to the host, you don't have to expect them to open the wine. Because this is the sort of wine where if you have someone who's maybe a budding enophile, someone who's really looking to build a collection, I mean, it's something that will last for a few years. It'll sit on the shelf. I mean, it'll get a little bit better. I mean, that's for someone who's maybe got a nice library or a fireplace with a portrait over the mantle, things like that.
Okay, I was getting the personality match. Let's jump over to this one.
Now, this is one that I love. I'm not a crazy cat person myself, but we all have the crazy cat lover in our lives. I mean, we've got the cat on the label.
Oh, look at that.
And I mean, you can definitely shop to label. We all have the animal lovers in our life.
So Jeff Hutchison then, right?
Sure, let's do that.
So tell us about the personality of this wine.
Personality of the wine? I mean, the wine, it's light, it's easy drinking. Pinot Grigio is great for parties year-round just because it isn't a really big, bold wine. It's meant to be light, it's meant to be easy drinking, but the great thing is it pairs with food.
Oh, perfect.
It'll pair with just about anything you're serving.
If you don't know what you're going to be eating or what they're serving, that's going to go.
Absolutely. I mean, it'll pair with one part of the meal no matter what. There's few things that it doesn't pair with.
Okay, Andre, the final one over here.
Semi-dry Riesling, another one of my favorite things to drink over the holidays, but this is for the hardcore Canadian.
Okay.
So, I mean, you got to have some local wine on the table if you've got your hardcore Canadian who really bleeds red and white, maple syrup in the coffee in the morning sort of thing, and then I mean, semi-dry Riesling is another fantastic wine that just pairs with whatever food you could put on the table. I mean, the thing with all of these wines here is that food friendliness is perfect for the holidays, especially if you're taking a hosting gift. You really have no idea what might or might not be served, so
I was just going to say that, Andre, because it's a whole different way of thinking about it. Because, typically if you're bringing it for dinner, you're going to have to ask, but these are gift bottles for the host. Okay, I love that. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You'll find Andre's full wine list on our website.